of things. Okay, so we go to Riddhi Joshi. She is a TEDx speaker, and really the qualifications are not important. What is important? She's a beautiful human being, and we did do an interview with her where she was not able to be there in person. Unfortunately, the COVID happened, and she was extremely busy. A relative of hers was not well, and I can completely understand. We've invited her for the second time, and Riddhi, this time you're going to be taking us through dance movement, right? Something that you're a therapist at. This is a lady with who's a multi-personality. She's got awards and awards and awards, and I will be putting all her credentials on the YouTube, so you can go there and have a look what she's all about. And Riddhi, if you can speak a few lines about what you really do, and then take us to the dance movement. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Tanu. So friends, good evening. And I'm a practicing child psychologist and a dance movement therapy
Can
practitioner.
everybody hear her properly?
Can you?
Can you just put on the chat whether you can hear her properly? Hello, can you hear her properly? Jane, can you just hear whether Riddhi is audible?
She is audible, but she's not very clear in terms of clarity of sound.
Yeah.
Okay, now am I audible
No,
well?
you try to keep your mic close to your lips. Let's try that.
Okay, Jane, thank you so much. So I'll do that. So good evening, everybody. I'm a practicing child psychologist and a dance movement therapy practitioner. My journey into psychology have been 14 years that I've been practicing. And why dance movement? So I started to learn dance movement therapy. The reason being, I have been always into classical dance, done my master's in dance, have been a jazz dancer, ballroom dancer. And I always felt that whenever I used to dance, I felt very therapeutic. I felt as a way to unwind, as a way to let go. And then I got across something which was called movement therapy. And I thought of just understanding in detail what actually movement therapy is. And I thought it must be something related to dance. And that's how I started my study in it. But when I actually went for my certification with Tata School of Social Sciences, and when I was actually working, the best part was that before even I could understand what therapy, the therapeutic use of it, I understood that it had taken it had done a great impact on me. It had helped me to relax myself, unwind, to declutter my mind, to let go a lot of things which I was holding, in spite of me being in the practice as a psychologist. Because everybody of us as a human being, we keep on holding a lot of things.
Failing, sweetheart.
And this is how it, and now faced in the past, that helps me to really understand, and that helps me to, now I don't connect it with directly, I share, but it doesn't hamper my mental health anymore and doesn't get me tears. So that's the beauty of dance movement.
Wonderful. Riddhi, your voice is still not clear, my dear. It's yeah.
Okay, am I audible now? Well,
yes, you are. If you
just lovely
bit of, I do understand, because we've had 2 more dance movement therapists, and I do understand it's actually not dance. It's a way of your body talking and a way of your body releasing. Could you take the audience through something where they would really understand what we are talking about?
Lovely. So that's a wonderful way of doing it. You know what? Many times we experience during a day, or probably during the week, that we are feeling a little disconnected with ourselves. Many a times it happens that we don't have confidence to face, or many a times it happens that we are standing in front of the mirror and you just tend to think, am I looking good? I see a slaggy, a shagging, my skin is shagging. I see the lines here. I see a lot of grays on my hair, and that's something which is catching your attention. But you're not drawing your attention towards that. Hey, you got a lovely dimple, you got a birthmark here, or you smiled really good. You have those two bunny tits. Your hair are really good. So it is important that you understand. Now, movement health, multiple folds and multiple layers of our cognitive, our social, and our emotional self is where movement helps, right? Again, as Anu rightly said, it is nothing related to dance. A small exercise, if we can do it together, you will understand it better that how does movement help, right? And as simple as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a soft instrumental music, and I want you to be doing, and it's going to be really experiential. So whoever is watching, whoever is online at the moment, just experience this, but do it with your eyes closed. If you're going to keep your eyes open, you're going to see other people. So I want these two eyes to be closed and just experience the beauty of it. Okay, and then probably I'll make you understand what actually dance movement is, and you'll be able to relate it much better. Okay, so what let me do is I'm going to play a soft music, and I want you to be closing your eyes. Now, when I say you close your eyes, we're going to get into a deep breathing. Okay, so please close your eyes, everybody, and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. The one which you've taken in, let it properly go out. Once again, a deep breath in and out. Now, when I start the music, I want you to be touching your body, right? Right from the top to the toe, I want you to be touching your body with your palm. So now let us rub our palms. Let us rub our palms. And while I start the music, I want you to be touching your body with your palms. Do not leave your any body part, right from your hair to your eyebrows, to your nose tip, to your cheeks. Let's start touching our body. Right from the hair, let's start touching. Touch, touch. Be with your own self. Experience your own body. Touch. Say it be your eyebrow, say it be your chin, say it be your earlobes. Say it be your nails, say it be your fingertips. Let's touch each and every body part of ours. Try to get in sync with yourself. Try to feel yourself while you touch your body. Maybe your chest, your shoulders, your calf, your stomach, your lower back, your shoulders, your hips, your thighs, everything. Touch. It's such a beautiful experience. We get to touch our body. That small eyelash, that hair on the eyelashes needs a touch. You may please finish. Do not miss any of your body part. When you are done, you may please open your eyes. Why I am going to talk about movement, and while it has been discussed multiple times on this forum, movement helps you to connect with your own self. Movement helps you to be in here and now. And movement helps you to let go the negative feelings you have for your own self. And it's a very unstructured way of doing it. There is no particular structure. Probably if I am very angry, for me angry would be this. So whenever I want to release my anger, the first thing that will come to mind, I'll put my fist on, right? Similarly, there is some pattern or some movement that is associated with each of our feelings. So whenever you're feeling a little low on yourself, or when you're feeling little disconnected with your own self, probably you are not in that moment where you are feeling energetic or connected, or whether you're feeling that, okay, I'm mood nahi hai. That's what we often say. So when you are in that state of mind, touch your body, give yourself a hug, feel yourself, put any music, and even if you don't have access to music, it's okay. Just move. And when you have a music, start giving a little unstructured way of movement, right? While you are doing this, probably now, if I'm just moving my body, right? I'm just touching myself, I'm hugging myself, I'm touching my knuckles, I'm feeling myself. I will not recall any amount of stress I have faced in the past, or I'm going to have it in the future. I will not recall any pains. I will not recall any issues that I have faced in my life. I will not recall what is the next step or next strategy I'm going to do in my life. It's all about here and now in the present moment. What we as human beings do, whether we are in past or we are in future, we barely tend to be in the present. We barely are in the here and now. And then, if we are not in here and now, and when you try to tackle a situation, or we talk, or we communicate, or we plan, or we tend to do anything, we are not giving 100%. So it's important that you are in here and now, you are decluttered, and then you start doing anything that helps you to really successfully put the task on place. That's the beauty of movement. Other thing is, you movement can be worked, movement can be used with trauma based people, that helps trauma based people. Movement has also helped people, women basically, who are stressed. Pregnancy, that's prenatal and postnatal as well, it just helps to reduce the tension you're holding, right? There are many mothers who really are stressed out while they enter the last you know the last semester, the kind of the last 3 months of their pregnancy. They are worried what will happen next, right? They're stressed. Movement helps them to just release all that stress. Movement helps them to just unwind, and those movements are not heavy, right? Probably right now when I am talking to you, and when I'm nodding my head, Anu is also nodding the head, and I can see that this is the mirroring we are doing. You understand? So this is so beautiful. Movement connects with you to other person. Movements helps you to create a bonding. Movement helps you to be in here and now, and movement helps you to just release. It's such a beautiful way of, and a very unstructured way of letting your emotions and feelings, and it expresses, and you communicate through your body. How beautiful it is. Up till now we have been talking about emotions. Okay, if I've got hurt, if somebody's just hurt me, and my feelings and my emotions are raw, I'm very low on my emotions that day, I'm feeling very hurt. Okay, now many a times I don't have avenue to just go and talk about it. What will I do as a human being, or probably what will I do as a psychologist, or probably what will I do as somebody who's into this therapy? I'll put on music and I'll start moving. Yeah, it can be any movement. It is not a dance. It is a non-structured way of just doing something what your body demands, and just swaying, just flowing with the body, just flowing with what your body demands and just doing, right? I am doing a movement right now. I am just helping you to understand that at ease you do it. Are you understanding? So this is the beauty of movement. Now let us do something, you'll be able to experience it better. But let me give you 3 examples of how movement is going to help you. One is, it helps tremendously on your confidence and esteem. When you touched yourself, yeah, you felt connected with your own self. And when you feel connected with yourself, you don't remember people have said something about your body. You don't remember that you are dark skinned or you are fairer on the fairer side. You don't remember whether you're thin or fat or short or with a good height. You remember that you are you, a being, and you are important. That is very important. It helps in imagining, creativity, imagination. Just half an hour before, I did a session for caregivers, and how let me just give an example of that. So I took them to a soft instrumental music and I asked them to visualize that they are a candle. Now start behaving like a candle. What happens is, when you are a candle, when you are lit, okay, when you are a candle and when you are lit, there is light around you. Feel that light. And when you start feeling the light, side by side, you are lit. So when you are lit, your body starts moving. You feeling like a candle, right? Probably I'm going thinner from this side and I'm going thinner from this side. Probably I'm diminishing in the size. And there would be a time when I'll be there on the ground with no shape and no size. But I am me. I'm connected with myself. This is a way of even meditating. This is a movement wherein you be a candle. You can be an ice cream as well. Imagine you're melting within. It's just about creativity. It's just about imagination, and it's just about visualization. Also, it's a huge stress relief, right? While you are constantly into movement, and it helps you to release stress as well. Okay, taking a little ahead. Imagine you feeling too angry with something wrong has gone on that day, and you're feeling really angry, right? You feel like giving back in words, or you're communicating back, or just giving 2 3 bad words, or you feel like giving a tight slap. Instead of that, just go near the wall and start pushing the wall, right? Put your hands on the wall and start pushing, and play a music and start, give your full force to the wall, and see what happens. Try it out one day. What will happen is, you are just shifting your stress to the wall. You are just trying to give off your stress to the wall. And simultaneously, what happens is that there is nothing happening from the other side. That's no push coming. So it's a one way of unwinding as well. If you have 2 people, if you are a therapist, or probably if you're a psychologist, if you're using this as an activity to connect with the other person, you can use a rod, you can use a pull, and you can use a push, and see how you let go the anger from your end. It's no point talking ill. It's no point shouting. It's no point spanking somebody, or it's no point even taking up the anger on yourself. It's okay to just let go. But by words you might hurt somebody. By words you might even spoil relation. So it's okay to use any of this thing as a therapy. And the best part is, there is no structure to it. So whichever way it helps you, just do it, right? And this really works on you. So next time, just do it when you're feeling too angry. Push the ball, right? One more thing which is very beautiful when it comes to movement is, play a music, right? And okay, so I have a white handkerchief. Okay. And Anna, do you have any handkerchief or a dupatta or a stole with you at the moment?
Mm, I take this out so it can be used.
Lovely. Please do. So, let me play a music, and let us understand something which will help you to, let me play music. Yes. And the beauty is that we can be sitting and doing it as well. We can stand and do it. We can sit and do it. It can be either ways. So give me a moment. I'm going to start the music. It's a beautiful Bollywood song. And right from, it was in probably in somewhere in 90s, this song was from. But this song I usually play when I want to connect. If I want my even my I work with children, so I'm a child psychologist. If I see that my client is a little disconnected, I use this song. I give a prop, a dupatta, a stole, or whatever the child has. Probably a handkerchief is also okay, and I just let the child do it. Right. So let's do it. Let me play this music. It's a famous Bollywood number, and here we go. Is the music audible? Yeah? Okay. This is my prop for the day. Wow, Anu, thank you so much. That was lovely. So now, Anu, tell me one thing. While you were moving this, the prop of yours, did you think of what's going to come next? Did you think of what, what happened before?
That if there was a handsome man here, how I would be holding and I would be doing.
Lovely. Amazing. Yes. This is exactly what is the beauty of movement, right? It helps you to just let go the emotions, the feelings that you've just cluttered your subconscious mind with it. And you are in your end now. It can be either ways. It helps multiple ways. And the major thing is that, the innermost feelings of yours, you are able to express, but without using words. You are just using your body. You are just using that body language, what we say, and you are able to, just express. And many a times this expression is much needed for us because it helps us in multiple ways, right? Also, there are multiple, it works on our physical health, right? When you're moving your whole body, right? And we allow you to do it in the 3 levels. So it's the first level, the middle level, and the ground level. We help our clients to work on these 3 segments. Also, it works on your mental health. So it helps you to let go. It helps you to unwind. It just helps you to express your innermost feelings, which you're holding to some extent, right? And the beauty of it is that it is very, very experiential. What I may experience, Anu might not do it, or probably Jane might not do it. But it is entirely a very, very experiential way of doing it. And it works on your mental and physical health both. This is just a small way of helping you understand how movement helps you as a person. Anytime you feel disconnected, just give yourself a hug. Just touch your body. You feel really angry. This is the movement I'm doing to express my anger. Somewhere where I am really happy, yeah, I'm going to say, I'm really happy. So I connect, I'm creating a movement vocabulary for myself. And I connect that expression with a movement, right? I'm very happy. That's the way I connect, right? I'm angry. I'm pushing, right? This is the different ways of creating a vocabulary within. And remember, movement and rhythm is within you. You check your pulse, it's rhythm. You have your heartbeats, it's rhythm. I'm talking to you, it's in a rhythmic way, right? And movement is within us. all of us are doing somewhere or the other, we are doing some movements. It's just that we don't realize. Now start realizing it and start using it for your own betterment, for your own mental health, to let go, unwind, and not spoil your relationships with yourself and other people. I hope this helps you.
So beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. Thank
Thank you, Anu.
you. People have any questions? I'm going to just play. Thank you so much, Riddhi. I'm going to be playing a sound for you guys just for 5 minutes. It felt right. I hadn't thought about it. But just now, as we are going into the whole story of, how do you say,